Hi, it is a third part of the book Divergent. My name is Lisbeth.
My name is Isabel.
My stomach crunches. I close my eyes and keep them closed until 10 minutes later, when Caleb sits down again. He is plaster pale. He pushes his palms along his legs like I do when I whiff or swear. And when he fracks them back, his fingers shake. I open my mouth to ask him something, but the words don't come. I am not allowed to ask him about his results, and he is not allowed to tell me. An abnegation volunteer speaks the next round of names. To from dauntless, to from erudite, to from empty, to from candor, and then from abnegation. Susan Black and Beatrice Pryor. Anger up because I'm supposed to, but if it were up to me, I would stay in my seat for the rest of time. I feel like there is a bubble in my chest that expands more by the second, threatening to break me apart from the inside. I follow Susan to exit. The people I pass probably can't tell us apart. We wear the same clothes, and we wear our blonde hair the same way. The only difference is that Susan might not feel she likes going to trouble, and from what I can tell, her hands aren't shaking so hard. She has to clutch the hem of her shirt, the study theme. Waiting for us outside the cafeteria is a round of 10 rooms. They are used only for the aptitude test, so I have never been in one before. Unlike the other rooms in the school, they are separated not by glass, but by mirrors. I watch myself, pale and terrified, walking toward one of the doors. Susan greets nervously and me as she walks into room 5, and I walk into room 6, where a dauntless woman waits for me. She is not as severely looking as the young dauntless I have been. She has small, dark, angular edges and wears a black blazer, like a man's suit and jeans. It's only when she turns to close the door that her had migrated to my throat. I will ask her what it signifies. It must signify something. Mirrors cover the inner walls of the room. I can see my reflection from up angles, the grey fabric obscuring the shape of my back, my long neck, my knobby, gauntlet hands, red with a blood blush. The ceiling glows white with light. In the center of the room is a reclining chair, like a dentist with a machine next to it. It looks like a place where terrible things happen. Don't worry, the woman says. It doesn't hurt. Her hair is black and dry, but on the light I see that it's cut with gray. Have a sweet and yet comforted, she says. My name is Dory. Close me I sit in the chair and recline, putting my feet on the headrest. The lights hurt my edge. Dory buzzes herself with the machine on my right. I try to focus on her and not on the wire in her hands. Why the what? I blurt out as she attached an electrode to my forehead. Never met a curious abnegation before, she says, raising her eyebrows at me. I shiver and hot bumps appear on my arms. My curiosity is mistake and betrayal of abnegation values. Okay, my occasion. Beatrice is really very nervous, like Caleb, and even if I wanted to ask her how she did, she is not allowed. They call her abnegation together with Susan, who is much less nervous. The classroom hall is full of mirrors everywhere. They separated and entered different classrooms. Beatrice is with Tori, who has a tattoo of hammer for just an abnegation. Does you not allow curiosity and ask him why of tattoo? Okay. Humming a little, she presses another electrode to me for it explains. In some parts of the acting world, the heart symbolizes the sun. Back when I got this, I figured if I always had the sun on me, I wouldn't be afraid of the dark. I try to stop myself from asking another question, but I can't help it. You are afraid of the dark? I was afraid of the dark. She corrects me. She presses the next electrode to hear how foreign and attached I were to it. She chuckles, not it reminds me of the fear I overcome. She stands behind me. Squeeze the arms so tingly the brain pulls away from my nucleus. She just whirs toward her, etching him to me, to her to the machine behind her. Then she passes me a vial of a clear liquid. Drink this, she says. What is it? My throat feels solemn. I swallowed hard. What's going to happen? Karen, tell you that just truth me. I pressed it from me lunges and tipped the contents of the vial into mouth. My eyes closed. When they open, an instant has passed, but I am somewhere else. I stand in the school cafeteria again, but all the long tables are empty, and I see through the glass was the snow. On the table in the front of me are the two baskets. In one is a hunk of cheese, in is another a knife the length of the former. Behind me a woman's voice says, "Choose." "We?" I ask. "Choose," she repeats. I look over my shoulder, but no one is there. I turn back the basket. "What will I do with them?" "Choose," she yells. When she screams at me, my fear dissipates. Birds of stumblers replace it. I scowl and cross my arms. "Have it your way," she says. The basket disappears. I hear a door speak and turn to see who it is. I see not a goo, but a what? A dog with a pointed nose stands a few yards away from me. I crouch low and creeps toward me, its lips peeling from back from me its white teeth. I grow roots from deep in the throat, and I see she would have come in, or the knife, but it's too late now. I think about running, but the dog will be faster than me. I carry words into ground. My head pounds. I have to make a decision. If I can jump over one of the table and use it as a shield. No, I am too short to jump over the tables, and strong enough to tip one over. The dog snarls, and I can almost feel this sound vibrating in my skull. My biology textbook said the dogs can smell fear because of the chemical secret human glands in a state of duress, the same chemical a dog spray secrets, smelling fear leads them to attack. The dog inches toward me, its nails scraping the floor. Okay, my explication. Beatrice is ready in the test that they have connected her to a machine. They give her a look and she has what is going to happen, but they can tell her. She closes her eyes, but when she opens them, she is a change. She hears voice, but does not see. Nobody is something very strange, but she must overcome each of the obstacles that are present. Okay. Bye.
Bye.